whiskey to the south of travel system. The movement starts now. Shoot, or die. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? History of the Flat Earth Society. The modern age of the Flat Earth Society dates back to the early 1800s, when it was founded by Samuel Burley Patrickson, a Danish inventor. Samuel Patrickson's flat earth views were based largely on literal interpretation of Bible passages. His system, called zetetic astronomy, held that the Earth is a flat disk centered at the North Pole and bounded along its southern edge by a wall of ice, with the sun, moon, planets, and stars only a few hundred miles above the surface of the Earth. After Patrickson's death in 1884, followers of zetetic astronomy founded the Universal Zetetic Society. Flat Earth theory spread to the United States, largely in the town of Gouge, Illinois, where Christian Catholic Apostolic Church founder John Alexander Dowie and later Wilbur Glenn Voliva promoted Flat Earth theory. Voliva died in 1942 and the church quickly disintegrated. Flat Earthism remained in Gouge, gradually becoming less popular into the 1950s. The International Flat Earth Society was formally founded in 1956 by Samuel Patterson, a Fellow of the Royal Astronomical Society and the Royal Geographic Society. Shedden died in 1971 and Charles K. Johnson became president of the International Flat Earth Society. Johnson actively and charismatically promoted the society and, over time, its membership increased to over 3,000. His wife Marjorie took an active role in the society as well, often contributing articles to the Flat Earth Society newsletter. In 1995, a fire destroyed the Johnsons' home as well as all of the Flat Earth Society's library, archives and membership lists. Following a long period of poor health, Charles K. Johnson's wife Marjorie Johnson passed away in 1996. He vowed to rebuild the society. Sadly, Charles K. Johnson passed away in 2001 at the age of 76, leaving the society's future uncertain. After several years of inactivity, the Flat Earth Society was resurrected in 2004 and remains active today at flatearthsociety.org. The Society officially reopened to new members in the 30th of October 2009. Einstein was fond of a form of inquiry known as thought experiments. In a thought experiment, a premise is assumed to deduct from it the possible consequences. One of these thought experiments in particular involved a solitary passenger on an elevator that is alone in the universe. When the elevator starts accelerating upwards, a pull downwards is felt by the passenger. This is due to the passenger's inertia. Recall that a body at rest tends to stay at rest. Einstein hypothesized that, since this pull, caused by the momentum of the passenger fighting against his acceleration, is indistinguishable from gravitational influences, it is only logical to assume that they are one and the same phenomenon. Comparatively, another pseudo-force like this arises from a rotating reference frame. Say, if one is on a spinning carnival ride, one would presumably feel a pull away from the center. Consider the scenario of this elevator accelerating upwards at 9.81 m/s/s. If the passenger were to jump in the elevator, while it was accelerating upwards at 9.81 m/s/s, and we are pulled to the earth by gravitational forces, you would observe the same effect as if he was jumping on the earth. An initial resistance would be felt. The ground, or elevator floor, would recede away from him at 9.81 m/s/s until he has traveled enough distance to expend the force given by jumping. Then the elevator floor would rise up to meet him at 9.81 m/s/s. This can be seen as an observational illusion. The elevator floor can be seen to either be accelerating upwards at 9.81 m/s/s, or the passenger could be seen as falling towards the floor. To the passenger, it's indistinguishable. Einstein's inductive leap here was the realization that perhaps the forces are indistinguishable, because they are. They both are accelerating frames of reference. The idea that gravitation is a pseudo-force arising from an elite view, which is to say taking a non-inertial frame of reference as an inertial one, is known as the equivalence principle. In short, gravitational pull then is shown as an observational illusion hinging on our naive view of our frame of reference being inertial. Gravity is actually revealed as an inertial force, also known as a fictitious force, Dr. 1.